For the next segment of the ESTC training, we will be talking about the scan lists associated with the new radio bank reprogram. So from the factory, when each radio gets reprogrammed, a scan list has to be put in the radio to accompany the system. As a committee and with the fire chiefs and EMS captains, we suggested a scan list that we thought would be most appropriate to initially put into every radio reprogrammed throughout the county. Would also like to note that with each scan list that is put into the radio, the user has full functionality to turn scan on and off, as well as change the scan list to meet their departmental needs if different from the scan list that we provide. So for the philosophy behind the scan list that we are providing each radio, the first thing you have to understand is priority of scanning. The channel that any given radio is on is the first priority channel within the radio. For example, if your radio is on Ops 2, your radio is continuously providing first priority to Ops 2. Following that is the second priority. This is a single channel that is prioritized as second priority within the radio. The orange channel, fire dispatch, is the second priority within the radio. Following this is the third priority, which is the scan list that is programmed into the radio. So to reiterate, you have a first priority, which is always the channel the radio is on. You have a second priority, which is the fire dispatch channel. And you have a third priority, which is the scan list. So, looking specifically at this, you can already see that your fire dispatch is your second priority channel. For your scan list, we are putting in all of the ops channels, which are ops 1 through 7, direct 1, which is the former Fireground 8 channel. The reason for having this in your scan list is helicopter medical operations or air medical, the ability to scan any helicopter operations that are going on. And then we also have County Hail in the B bank within the scan list due to the EMS radios still tripping over to County Hail when the emergency button is pushed. So on ambulance-specific radios and EMS portables, when the emergency button is pushed, the radio will automatically change to the County Hail channel in the B bank. We believe this to be a necessary scan within all radios across the county for everyone to receive emergency button transmissions within the county.
One more thing about the County Hail. The reason why the EMS channels go to the County Hail is because that's a common frequency with law enforcement. That way, if they're on a call by themselves, they hit the emergency button, they can talk directly to the law enforcement agencies that might be responding.
So that is the scan list that will come pre-plumbed into each radio throughout the county for the fire and EMS services. One thing we would like to point out is an alternative scan list that various chiefs and officers have pointed out throughout the county that they find to be beneficial for themselves. This is a minimalist scan list, as I like to call it. It's essentially scanning the bare bones minimum things you need to hear to succeed. So this scan list emphasizes the fact that the first priority is the channel you're on. So say you're on a call in Mount Morris and you've been assigned to Ops 2. So let's say the fire chief arrives, Car 41 is on location, gives his size up, the alert tones are given, and he moves over to Ops 2. Ops 2 is then the first priority because the radio is on that channel. The second priority is set to be fire dispatch so that any apparatus going en route or any pertinent fire dispatch transmissions that were not on the ops channel are heard. The third priority is the scan list, which exclusively consists of County Hail for the reasons that Will has mentioned, and any other emergency traffic that might take place. This allows for isolation of just the ops channel that your department is using, the fire dispatch channel, and then any emergencies that might transpire over County Hail.